100-page handout instead. But your corporate video doesn't have to follow the same path. With a few tips and insights, you'll be on your way to producing a corporate training video that'll both entertain and educate. Tip number 1, boring need not apply. We're not sure why this happens, but many of our corporate clients think their training videos have to be cut and dry. In other words, they think their videos have to be stuffy and boring. Why? Isn't the point of your video to keep your audience engaged? When was the last time you sat through and actually paid attention to a movie you thought to be boring? We strongly encourage our corporate clients to ramp up the entertainment value of their videos. A few ways to do that include humour. While it can be difficult to come up with funny, relevant content, you can do it and stay within the context of your video and corporate voice. This will be a huge plus. Animation and graphics. A continuous onslaught of talking heads is a surefire way to induce slumber. Consider adding graphics and animation to break up the monotony. Tip 2. Think like a teacher. Teachers have a room filled with students, all with different learning styles, backgrounds, and shortcomings. To get their point across to the class, they have to adapt their lessons accordingly. For example, some students learn by doing, others learn by reading, and lastly, others learn by listening. Incorporate each of these elements into your video. If you're trying to teach your employees how to properly lift a heavy package, for example, include a demonstration in your video. Consider writing out an explanation on the video of how to properly lift heavy objects. Think like an instruction manual. Make space in your video for your audience to practice the proper techniques before you move on to the next segment. This also gets your audience up and moving, which is great for retaining attention. We also suggest that you create visual text on your video for all your key points. Again, you need to look no further than what teachers tend to do. Throughout a lecture, they'll turn to a board and write down words, phrases, or ideas that they deem important. You should do the same with your video. Tip number 3, get straight to the point. This can be tricky, especially if you implement the first tip we've outlined. While humour and entertainment are key to keeping your audience engaged, these extra elements should not take away from the context of your video, nor should they result in a training video that drags on and on. So even if you follow the 8-second rule, capture your audience within the first 8 seconds to hook them, you want to keep the story going at a good pace. Pacing is key in your training video. You want your audience to have enough time to process the information without giving them too much time to let their minds wander. How can you master this balancing act? Well, prior to your official video shoot, we recommend you practice your script with trusted colleagues and employees. Let them provide input on delivery and timing. A good video will keep the momentum going without leaving anyone behind. Before your video shoot, make sure your story is in order. Each of the tips that I've outlined in today's video relies on your story being in good form. While there are plenty of elements to consider during and following your video shoot, choosing the right on-air talent, ensuring sound and lighting quality is up to par, editing the video to support tip number 3,